Here we go. All right, so we're going to do a little video here of taking dew claws from a Frenchie puppy. So the reason we're doing this is we do two reasons here. This is a little lilac girl. She's 3 days old. That is the perfect time to remove these dew claws. You can see this one right there. Like they're basically the equivalent of your thumbs. Typically, dogs do not have them on their back legs, and I've very seldom seen them on the back legs. But we remove these for two reasons. One is as they grow older, they can hang up on things. So we remove these dew claws for that reason. And the other thing is, I made a little pouch up. This is number one lilac girl. I'm going to send her dew claws off to Animal Genetics out of Tallahassee, Florida. And in about 10 days, they'll send me an email back and they'll tell me some things about this girl's coat color genetics so that I can know exactly what's going on. For example would be, is she a lilac? Well, she has a lilac daddy. She has a chocolate and blue carrying mum. So there's a good shot that she's a lilac. I know that she has to be chocolate, so all I'm going to have to test for is blue to prove that she's a lilac. If she's blue, if she's little d, then I know that she's a lilac. And the other thing is that when her eyes open up, I can test to see whether she has a red eye glow. Isn't she gorgeous? She's just a sweet little face. Just a perfect little puppy. Really gorgeous. So anyway, so what do we need? Well, it's very, very simple. We need a pair of hemostats. I like these little curved ones with a little tiny point on them. And, you know, my hands look a little bit grungy, but believe it or not, they really have been washed, and then I actually wipe them down with alcohol. And then I wipe this down with some alcohol as well, because I want to make sure that I don't get any bacterial infection. So the process is really easy. What you do is you just take the little puppy's arm, stabilize it so you can see right here, and then you just simply take the forceps, and you'll put, I'm not going to do this yet, I'm just going to show you, but you're going to put these forceps right under the little nail. It'll pop out. It's the equivalent of putting it right here on my thumb. Basically what I'm doing is I put it on this joint, and that joint will push that thumb out, and then I can just scrape it off with my thumbnail. It's so quick. Now the puppy is going to scream for a couple of seconds, only while I'm clamping down. So we're going to quit mucking around, we're going to get this done. So here comes the first one. So here it is, and I haven't clamped yet, and there's the clamp. She doesn't like it. Wipe it off with my nail. There it is right there. Removed. And there it is right there. Now that might bleed for a couple of seconds. Sometimes it doesn't bleed at all. Just give it a little wipe. If it continues to bleed, put a little pressure on it. And there it is. It's done. And she's already quiet. She's already like, no, this is no big deal. I could guarantee if we did it on a human being, I'd have a fight in my hands. I'm going to do. Terry's holding the phone. I'm going to do Terry's thumbs with this. I've got a big pair of bolt cutters we're going to use on his thumbs and see how he reacts to this. Yeah. All right. So here's the next one. So again, we don't want to leave it clamped on very long because it's obviously not very comfortable. So now here comes the clamp, and there goes the wipe, and there it is. It's removed. That simple. Don't need to go to the vet to do this. You can if you want to, but honestly, I just removed that one. Look, it's not even bleeding. Mm-hmm. You can see where it's just neatly removed, and that puppy's just ready to go back with mum and get nice and warm and comfy again. So then I'm going to take these two little pieces that I removed, they're basically the equivalent of their thumbs in a human being, put it in a paper pouch. Apparently they don't like it in a plastic pouch. It's something to do with the way the DNA gets saved. But basically that goes into the side. I made a little pouch up. Ooh, my finger in there. Should be wearing gloves. My hands look so horrible. I'll get there in a second. I don't want this puppy to fall off. Use the forceps. Yeah, use there they go. 1, 2. There they are. They're in there. And then I just put a little bit of tape on them. And here's a little bit of tape, just so they don't come out of there while they're in the shipping. And then I send that off. And by the way, there was another girl and another boy. I just send all those off to Tallahassee, and 10 days later I get the results. And here's the puppy. So you can see we've got it looks like a little sore here on this one. A little sore right there. There's no blood. That'll scab over, and then half an hour from now that'll be scabbed over. And this puppy doesn't even know that anything happened. That is a good looking puppy. Love this little puppy. Love this little girl. Little lilac girl. Probably has 10 points too. Probably doesn't have brindle. Really nice looking dog. Right, well there we go. Some more information and videos on our website, www.lovemypups.com, lovemypups.com. Bye, everybody.